Hi, you guys. It's Shauna from SBell Wellness. I am excited to come to you and share a little bit just about my skincare routine and some things that I have been using and found super helpful. So, since joining with doTERRA and starting to use more natural products to kind of, as I've learned that there are just so many toxins in other products, I have really started to pay attention more to my skin. So it's probably not something that I really tuned into until like the past year. And so these are all things that I've just learned along the way and want to share with you. So first, I'm going to start out just kind of talking about thinking about what we eat and nutrition and that sort of thing, just at a brief level to touch on a couple of things that I have learned. And you guys know, if you've been following me, I have a journey with food and learning about intolerances and those kind of things that have really supported my health. And so part of that has been that maybe I didn't know the impact that some of those foods were having on my body. And then as I started to learn how to listen to my body a little bit more, now I can see how those things are impacting my skin. So, of course, the number one thing is sugar. And so, of course, just trying to limit processed foods and sugar is really so supportive in so many ways for our body, but definitely for skin. I know that I tried a treat last week with some healthier gummy bears that were just so yummy, and my face broke out, which has not happened in a really long time for me, and it was totally a message that sugar does that. So even if it's good sugar, it still does that. And no, it's not good sugar. It's just there's less processed things in those healthier sugar products. But anyway, all that to say that sugar is definitely one to limit and just kind of crowd out with other things. And another really good thing to make sure that really kind of supports the skin is just thinking about eating a rainbow. So I say that often with just thinking about like the fruits and vegetables that we do put into our diet. And just really looking for those ones that have lots of antioxidants in them. So things like broccoli and bell peppers, those are really going to have a lot more antioxidants, vitamins in them. And so you want to make sure that you're getting those things into your diet on a regular basis. Some other things like pumpkin, I tend to use pumpkin seeds. I put them into my smoothie. Those are really great for the skin. And almond butter also is really good for the skin. So that's another thing that I like to put in my smoothies. Of course, blueberries have lots of antioxidants in there. So also in my smoothies. And so I do a lot of things in my smoothies that support skin. And one of the other things that I really like to put in there is collagen. And so I use collagen peptides that I actually get them from Thrive Market, and they are the Thrive Market brand. They're called collagen peptides. The only ingredient in them is the grass-fed, pasture-raised bovine. So to me, that's super important. There's some other quality collagens out there. They just have a lot of other ingredients in them, and I really was seeking to find something with limited ingredients in there. So that's one that I'll pop a scoop in to my smoothie and really support the collagen production for healthy skin. So that's another great way to get it in nutritionally. Now I'll talk about doTERRA products that I use on a regular basis. So of course, you guys hear me talk a lot about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. These are doTERRA's multivitamins. Really important for the skin would be the omegas for sure. That's really supporting our skin health. And then of course, just the multivitamin is really making sure that we're getting all of those antioxidants that we need. And then that cellular complex is really supporting us at a cellular level for repairing and regenerating our skin. So that would be a definite daily use item. And then also the PB Assist, that's the probiotic. So we talk about that one for gut health. And so much of our gut health is also impacting our skin health. And so when we have breakouts and those kind of things, that's, kind of our skin is where we're releasing some of those things that are happening. So keeping the gut healthy is a really great way to do that. So those are definitely daily habits that I do on a regular basis to support. And then some other products that I really love to use. So if I just kind of talk about the morning routine, and so I really love the Essential Line Facial Cleanser. I think this is really bad lighting tonight. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's the doTERRA Essential Line. It's the facial cleanser. It's really gentle. It's got Melaleuca, tea tree, which is really good for cleaning the skin. And then there's peppermint in there too, which is a really just nice refresher in the morning too. So I really love that for my morning face wash. And then I also really love the doTERRA body wash. So in the past, I really haven't found a body wash that didn't dry out my skin. And so when I started using doTERRA products, I actually was using the Spa body bars, which are like the bar soap. And then, which I really did like, but I also wanted to try the body wash. And so this one's really refreshing. And I have not had dry skin using this like I had experienced in the past from body washes. So a little bit goes a long way too with this. So that's from the Spa line, just to help the skin on the rest of our body. And then after showering, I like to use this doTERRA hand and body lotion. It's unscented, which I really love that, because then you can do what you want to with it. You can put preferred essential oils in there if you want to kind of create your own fragrance with it. What I have actually been doing is adding a pump of the Yaropalm serum. And so this serum is amazing. It's just all things like anti-aging, for lack of a better word, just to really support the skin. It's really tightening and uplifting of all of those things as our skin ages. And so I have really loved combining those two for an all over body use every day. And then for my facial lotion, I use this Essential Line again. This is the hydrating cream, and I have just found it to be nice and nourishing, and a little bit goes a long way with this too. And so that's been a super helpful little tip. And then at nighttime, I actually wash my face using a Norwex cloth. And so I actually don't use my facial cleanser at night. I just use the Norwex cloth to remove my makeup. And then I use the Yaropalm oil. And so you guys might have seen, sometimes I put up some pictures of this on social media. But it's a really nice deep blue color, just based on the chemical composition of the naturally of the plant. But I put this on my face, and so I just drop it right from the dropper, and I put some on just those key areas of my face, and then rub that in, and then I put the hydrating cream over that at night. And so that has just been so really great for just getting in routine and really taking care of my skin. And there's a newer product to me, not newer to doTERRA, but newer to me, that I just snagged last month actually for the first time, and I'm really loving this. And this is called the Reveal Facial System. And so it's a two-step thing. So you are putting on this refining polish first, and then you are adding this peptide activator afterwards. And so earlier when I mentioned pumpkin in the diet for the skin, this actually has pumpkin enzyme in it that supports the skin. And then you're putting this peptide activator over that, which has bamboo in it. So it's like a natural exfoliator, but you don't feel that roughness that you feel from other exfoliators. So you layer that on, and then you'll rinse that off. And afterwards, it is just so amazing, like how soft and smooth my skin feels. So you do this like once or twice a week. And so I've been doing that and absolutely loving it. So this is new to me. and will be continuing to do that in my routine because I'm loving how my skin is feeling from that. And again, just another little nice thing to take a pause and do something extra in my self-care routine. Tend to do it just like on an evening or weekend is when I've been doing it to really kind of just give my skin some extra love. So those are the products that I use on the regular to support skincare. And then another one that I'm trying to kind of habit stack and figure out where it fits is this Yaropalm Beauty Complex supplement. So a friend of mine actually shared how she has been using this since getting it like a couple months ago, I think. And she has noticed some really amazing things for her skin. So something she had dealt with was having really dry skin and that web space of fingers. Just nothing over the years had really helped. And she's noticed that taking 2 of these capsules daily, that's not happening. To the point that like it actually was like dry, cracked, bleeding kind of thing going on to not having it at all. So I thought that was an amazing testimony for this product and wanted to share that with you guys. And as soon as she shared that, I went home and started taking that this week on the regular because I just think it's so amazing when we hear those testimonies and can really feel like using those products are really worth it for us and really start to see some benefits of those. So super exciting to share testimonies. So that's what I have for you. It's not a big, long discussion tonight, but I just wanted to share just some tips and tricks. Like I said, I've never been super focused on my skin until I started using doTERRA products and really learning more about making sure that we are using products that don't have a lot of toxins in them so that our body can do its thing naturally. And so these things have just been really easy to replace, you know, things as I ran out of them and just being able to swap them out for these products. And so I think it's really great to share that. And if you have any questions about them, you can message me. If you have specific things that you deal with skin-wise, it can help you by just kind of digging in and looking at, there are some different skincare lines that doTERRA has, and so you can really look at those and see which one would best fit for you. But I just wanted to kind of give a general idea of some of the things that you can use on the regular to support just that healthy skin, especially as we are still in winter and we deal with those kind of things. So I think it's great to just have a little chat about loving on our skin. So I hope that was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, you can jump on to sbellwellness.com and get my contact information there. I am so happy to support you with skincare or any other wellness needs that you have. And I hope to chat with you all soon. Thanks for tuning in.